doubts
do you think
about those things that
I got 2 points. One, I mean, to your point, there was a reason a couple of times on the program we joked that Ron Klain, the chief of staff, should have been called Prime Minister Ron Klain during his tenure at the White House. But do you agree with Kamala Harris's statement that she's ready to be commander in chief if something happened to Joe Biden?
I'm sure she feels that she's ready.
I know that. I'm sure she does as well. I'm asking if you feel like she's ready.
Well, I think we should be voting for a president who we expect to complete the term. I think you vote for a president for 4 years. The understanding is that they're going to be able to serve 4 years. So, and I think if Kamala Harris feels that she should be president, then let's run and let's have a contest and let's have her make her case to the voters. But let's not elect. Let's not have a non-election for somebody who, if they can't come to the voters and make the case.
I'll take that as a gentleman's no, but I won't make you say it. RFK polling versus GOP candidates. Kennedy 13%, DeSantis 13%, Ramaswamy's at 8%, Haley's at 6%. So this is where you both relatively stand within the primary fight. Ron DeSantis is all over the place in terms of conservative media, and obviously more liberal media would love to have him on. Vivek Ramaswamy, all over the place. Nikki Haley, we've been trying to book her for weeks, on and on and on. But you made the point the Democrats aren't getting their news, aren't hearing from you on MSNBC. You don't get invited on that much. You're not really covered as much by traditional broadcast, except in a pretty negative light. I'm wondering if you think that is a conspiracy? Is it a sort of decided strategy? Why is it that you at 13% are not taken nearly as seriously as Ron DeSantis at 13%?
I think it is curious. I'm not, invited on CNN. We've tried to get on. The only person who's allowed me on was Michael Schmerkanish, and my understanding is that he got in trouble for that. I'm not invited on MSNBC at all, and haven't been for many, many years. So Jake Tapper recently said, after, CNN has hosted town halls for Nikki Haley, who has 1 or 2% or 3% of the vote, and yet I have 13%. Even by this poll, I have 13%, and more than any other Republican challenger. All of them are allowed on CNN. All of them are allowed on MSNBC. But Jake Tapper said that he would never do a town hall with me.
Interesting.
So I think,
look,
I think it's a peculiar.
Yeah, obviously we did do a town hall with you, and we were honored to have done it. I thought you and Elizabeth Vargas together were great, and there were some good moments and great questions. I'll end with this. You're in South Carolina. Obviously, Iowa and New Hampshire traditionally, and Nevada were the first contests. Now, Joe Biden has moved South Carolina up because he thinks that he has a real advantage there. The one advantage that you might have in South Carolina is the ability to get disenfranchised or unhappy independents and Republicans to come over and vote for you, and that would change the dynamic. What are you doing specifically to try to reach out to them? What part of your message you think is resonating?
Well, I'm in every town, every city in the state. We're going to have multiple headquarters in the state. I'm drawing huge crowds in the state, both of traditional Democrats and of people who you describe, independents and Republicans. So, I feel very optimistic about this state. I feel like, I feel people here feel that I am hearing them and that they want an alternative. And these are traditional Democrats, black and white, and the independent Republican voters as well, who feel homeless now. Yeah,
there's a lot of voters who feel homeless. Mr. Kennedy, we appreciate your time, sir. Really glad, given that we've been looking forward to having you on for so long, that we were able to make this work this afternoon. Godspeed on the campaign trail. We'll catch up soon.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.